Okay, welcome back to my channel again. On this video, I'm, as you can see from the title of it, is gold recovery from IC chips. So these are my boards, we'd say, for instance, just to give you a board. So we've got a few IC chips on it, a few other little bits and pieces on it, but it's mainly the IC chips I'm looking for here. As you can see here, we have some MLCCs, but it's the IC chips this video is regarding. So we have all different types, all different shapes, all different sizes of IC chips from different types of boards. So, and again, we have these type here. So there's a couple of different methods I will show you in this video of how I remove the IC chips from the boards. First off, we have the little chisel method. So you've probably seen this in videos before that I've done. So we're just focusing a small little bit here. And all I'm doing is running the chisel along where the solder meets the board. So these little legs that are coming out of the chip, where they meet the actual board and the chip where the legs meet, that's where I just rub the chisel. So again, I'll do it here with this one. I'll just get it into focus. So it's just a matter of running that along it. So we'll just see if that's it then, just a matter of prying that up with the chisel, and again we have another little IC chip removed completely from the board. So that's one method that can be used again on these type chips. So as long as you just score the one side of it, on these two-sided ones you can just score it, and then you can just move it back and forwards. So you can see it there. So again, it's just a matter of scoring one side of it with the chisel, and that's it. Okay, so that's kind of one method. I might as well just do this last IC chip that I have here. So again, that's the IC chip, and we'll do this one beside it. And that's it done there. Okay, so we have most of the IC chips removed from that board. We'll just come back out. Another way for the likes of these sort of ones, straightforward. I just lock on the pliers and they are lifted out, so it's straight onto it. So they just lift out once you lock on. Matter of lifting onto them and just removing all your IC chips. So when you come across some then which don't pop out, we'll see now in a minute, we'll just pop out as many as we can first of the pop out type. So then if I come across any that I don't pop out, it's just a matter of breaking them off the board. So I just break them off the board like that. You can use that, or you can use the pliers, any sort of pinchers, anything you want. So this is just another pliers. So we go on to this one here. Just grip once I find where I want to remove it from. We'll pick one. We'll pick, well, that one's already got an easy remove, so just take him out first. Take him out first. So, how do we left it here? Okay, so, yeah, just a matter of doing that, twist, and there's our IC chip off. So that's two methods that I like to use. So it was straightforward with the chisel, or just pulling them off with the thing. So again, we have a chunky one here, so I'm going to try and use the lock grips on it, if I can get in to where it is, or the pliers maybe. And just twist, and that's it off. So it was just a matter of putting that in and twisting, and then I'd remove the IC chip from the actual motherboard. And the other one is just a matter of, with the chisel, running along it and scoring the and there's our little IC chip taken apart from it. So that's the two methods, and the third method that I like to use is the heat gun, which if I have a lot of boards to do, I can use the heat gun and it will remove them fairly quickly. So we're going to pop outside now and you'll see how I use the heat gun, and then we'll come back in. Okay guys, so we're outside now. I'm just about to remove the IC chips from these boards. So as you can see here, these are what I was talking about already. The IC chips is on all these types of boards. I've used the same method I've used in previous videos, the heat gun to remove the IC chips, same as what I've done to remove BGAs from here. Again, with a lot of ICs up here. Again, just a few ICs on this. So as I say, some of these boards I've already kind of removed stuff already on, but I'll just give a quick demonstration. And again, you have your IC chips here. So I'll just give a quick demonstration. I'll just set up the camera and get the gas going, and we'll just do a few boards. So again, often important you have your mask, your mask and your gloves. When you're working with the gas torch, you don't want to be inhaling any of them fumes, and again, you don't want to burn yourself, so make sure you've got good gloves and a good mask. So we'll just pause it there and we'll set up the camera and we'll just do a few.
Okay guys, so I have a mask on, so it's a bit hard to hear me, but
I'll just pull on the mask for a second. I'm going to go over now to the bucket. I'm going to heat up the back of the boards, same as I did in the rest of the videos, and shake off the IC chips. So I'll just give a quick demonstration of a few boards. You won't be able to hear me while I'm doing it, but we'll just do that.
So let me just take off this mask again.
So that's how I'd remove the IC chips from the boards. As you see in there is some smoke from it. The other method would be just a normal heat gun. Would be another method. It's a bit slower, but it also does it. So I have a lot of them to do. As you can see, I have a full box there to do, and another box here, and all these to do yet. So there's a good bit of work to be done yet on them. So we'll carry on. Another full box there of the chips. So we'll just carry on, and I'll pause the video there, and we'll come back at the end and we'll see how many IC chips we've got, what sort of collection we have of them. There'll be all different types of ICs. These ones off the boards I just process all in one bunch. I don't separate them out. Anything I get off motherboards or network boards, anything like that, I just process them all the same. It's only the mobile phone ones I keep different, and the RAM ones I keep separate. So let's go back inside and see what I've got. Okay, so now we're back in again from outside, and I've started to separate out some of the IC chips that I've taken off the boards. So as you can see from the bucket, we have a lot of different stuff comes off the board at the same time. So what I do then is I separate that out into different categories. So whether it's IC chips, not the fingers, but the gold tipped pins, so they all fall off in here. We can remove the pins. You've already seen them in previous videos, how I take out the pins from them. If not, check it out. There should be a link there somewhere for it. I also remove these from the boards. So these are the just quickly, while I'm just talking on this, I just remove these from the boards as well, and they have your pins sticking out the back. So again, I can remove all them pins, pull them out and put them on my gold pins, but this is mainly on the IC chips. Again, you can see I've got off the crystal oscillator, stuff like that. So I do get a lot of different stuff comes off, but then we can divide it into your different stuff for whatever you want to do. So just looking there, that's some sort of IC chip that was on it. Let's just see if we can break it in and see if there's any. Get a look and see, can we see there? So underneath here, you can see there now, you can see the gold bonded wires actually around here on this IC chip, which would be, I suppose you could class it as probably a BGA chip more than an IC chip. So I'll put in what the BGA is later. And again, there's another little IC chip that was burnt off the, you can see where the burnt marks are on it. So that's kind of really it, how I separate them out from the board. So for this video, that'll be it. Please subscribe. Just to ask you again, please subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. I keep asking people to subscribe because I'm getting a lot of people visiting the channel, and over 60% of them are not subscribers. So it'll be great if some of them people who are coming could be converted into being subscribers. And to the existing subscribers who keep coming back, thanks a lot. I appreciate your support. So hopefully in the next couple of videos coming, you'll start to see me process a lot of the stuff I've been collecting up into different series. Start to process it now for the gold material and getting the gold. So that's why a lot of people want to see what sort of gold we're getting, what's thing. So I might do another video on a motherboard, on just break down the motherboard itself and on every item where the gold is. For some people aren't too sure what to look for on a motherboard, I might do a video on that soon. But this one was on the IC chips. This is part 1 of the series on the IC chips, so we'll be moving on to part 2. So keep an eye out, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell so you can see when it's available to watch. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.